afternoon, guys. I am from Tyrite Solutions. Today we are going to discuss about a mini project on CSS. So let me open the VS Code, and we will be today developing a project based on whatever the things we learned in the CSS. We are going to implement it practically, and we are going to see how things are working. So let me share my screen. This is my VS Code, guys. So after that, let's make a new file here, that is project css project project css dot html. Okay, guys. Okay, so now here I am picking the boilerplate for the, and our project is portfolio, my personal portfolio, my personal portfolio. So title here I am giving as my personal portfolio. Okay, guys. So now let's make our HTML page. After that, we will be seeing that how we can provide the styling to it. So let's make our HTML first. So header part I am making here, and in this header part I am going to give as in this header part I am going to give here. First one, we are going to create the section id is equals to about. First I am going in this header part. First I am creating a section. I'm creating a section and here I'm giving id as id is equals to I'm giving as projects. So inside this project section here I'm going to give h2 as before going to projects, let's make a ID as about me first. First, about me will come. After that, projects will make. So the first one is about about here, about, and inside this h2 tag, we are going to make the about section. So here I am writing about me. Okay, guys. So after that paragraph tag I am opening, and inside this paragraph tag I am writing I am a I am a full stack developer. I am a full stack Python developer, Python developer at TryArite Solutions at TryArite Solutions, TryArite Solutions. After that, here I am writing I am a passionate I am I am a passionate web. I am passionate about about learning learning new technologies, and and I want to develop a software, and I want to develop a software. Okay, guys, so this one is about me section. So after that, here after this section is closed, inside the header section I am going to create another section, that is id. Okay, guys, so now let's see how my section this after this section header, not inside the header part different I am making here. Let's make this header part different. So here we can put hi, I am Ashutosh Kumar, a web developer, a designer. So here I'm going to put h1 as hi, hi, I am, I am Ashutosh Kumar. Then after that, inside this paragraph tag, I'm writing web developer. Then after that, I'm writing designer. So after that, learner. So now if I run this code, let's see how my output is coming on the screen. So now my output is coming something like this. So hi, I am Ashutosh Kumar, web developer, designer and learner. About me section is also coming, guys. Okay. So now here section about me is completed. So after that, another section I am making section ID about me is completed. So after that, another section I am making as ID is equals to, I'm going to give ID as ID. This time I'm going to give projects. So inside this, I'm going to write as here h2 is equals to projects. I'm writing h2 I'm giving as projects, h2 I'm giving as projects, h2 I'm giving as projects, h2 projects, projects. So after that here, I'm going to create a div, and the class of the div I'm giving as here class I'm giving as project grid I am going to give, and here in the project grid I am going to create a div and another div. Inside this div I'm going to give class as class I'm giving as card. H3 I'm giving as weather app, weather weather app, weather 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 app. So after that here once again I am creating paragraph tag. So here a simple API weather app. I'm writing a simple weather app, a simple weather weather app using a simple weather app using open weather, open weather, open weather API and JavaScript. Okay, guys. So after this div tag here, I'm going to create another div tag. Here, I'm going to create another div tag here. I'm going to create another one, and the class of this div tag I am giving as class. I am giving as card card. So here once again I am giving h3, and I am writing for my portfolio website, portfolio 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 website, portfolio website. So after this paragraph tag I am writing here, and in this paragraph tag I am giving my personal portfolio, my personal my personal portfolio, my personal portfolio showcasing my skills and projects. So here I am writing showcasing showcasing my skills and projects, skills and projects, showcasing my projects and skills. So after that, this div tag, after this div tag, another div tag I am creating here, another div, and here I am going to give class as card. Here I am going to give class and writing as card, class name card I am giving. Once again h3, and here I'm going to give as to-do list in JavaScript. To-do list. To-do list. So after that, here inside the p tag here, I am going to write as a task manager app with local storage and filters. A task, a task manager, a task manager app with local storage and filters. Okay, guys. So this is my project section. So after this project section, I have to make the contact section. So after this project section, let's create our section, that is contact section. And here ID I'm giving as contact. So here section is projects. Here the section is about, and this is my header part, guys. So after this section, inside this section here, I am creating h2, and inside this h2 I'm writing contact me. So after that, here I'm going to write form action right now not required. So I'm removing this form. So after that, here I'm going to write as form, then input type I'm writing input type is equals to, I'm giving as text. Type I'm giving as text. Type text, then placeholder. Your name required, here I'm writing placeholder. After this type text, here I'm going to write placeholder. Your 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 name required, your name. After that, here I'm going to give as required, and here slash I'm giving to close it. So after this input type text, another input I am making as email. So another input I am making as another input I am giving as type is equals to email. Then placeholder I'm giving as your email, your email, your email. Then required, your email. So after that, text area I want to give for the message part. So text area name is you can give anything, no problem. But right now we don't require this. So here I'm going to write simple your message and close it. So here I'm going to give as text area placeholder is equals to placeholder your message your message. So after that, after this text area, button type I'm going to give as submit. Here I'm going to give button, and here I'm going to write type is equals to submit. Type I'm giving as submit. Then here I'm going to say send message, send message, then form, then section. So after that, we are going to design the footer part. So here I'm opening the footer tag. So here I'm going to write P, and inside this P I'm going to give as at the rate 2025 try a write all rights reserved. Try a write solutions all rights reserved. Rights all rights reserved. Okay, guys. So now my HTML is ready. So let me open the let us see how my output is coming right now. So let me run the code to check the output. Yeah, guys, so this is my output right now. So my output is coming something like this. Now with the help of CSS, we are going to design it. So here in the body part, in the head part of the HTML, I'm going to open the style tag. And in the style tag, I'm giving star. Then margin 0, I'm giving as margin. Padding. Then box sizing, I'm giving as border box. So after that here, body tag I'm opening. So I'm giving font family and I'm giving Arial's Helvetica sans serif. So here line height I'm giving as 1.6. Then color of the text I'm giving as hash 333. And background color I'm giving as F9, F9. So after that padding I'm giving as 20 pixels. Then header part, then I have to call for the header, and inside the header tag, let me design the header part now. So here I'm going to give as text align. First of all, center I'm giving text align center. So after that here I'm giving padding is equals to 50 pixels, 20 pixels, padding 50 pixels, comma 20 pixels, 50 pixels, comma 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 50 pixels, 20 pixels. And here background color I'm giving as hash 1E90 double F. Okay guys, so color of the text I am giving as white. So after that here I'm going to give as transition I'm giving as background background 0.5 seconds is 0.5 s is. So now let me run this code and see how this happen. But before running, let's give an hover effect here in the header part itself. Header colon hover. So here background color is equals to I'm giving as background color as hash hash 0066 cc. So here I am going to give okay, fine. So now let's see how my header part is coming right now. So my header part is now something like this. Whenever I hover it, so the color is now changed. Guys, I hope this thing is clear. So now let's design the other sections. Okay, about me section, then project section, then to-do list section, and after that is contact me. Okay, so now here the next part we have to design is H1. First, let's design this H1. So H1, and inside this H1 I am writing font size equals to font size I am giving as 2.5 rem I am giving here. So after that H2 I am writing here. H2 I am writing here. So inside the H2 I am writing margin top 40 pixels, 40 pixels. So here font size I am giving as 2 rem, 2 rem. So text align I am giving as center, text align I am giving as center. So after that section I am giving as like every section have some spacing. For that purpose I am giving padding I am giving as 20 pixels, 20 pixels 0, 20 pixels 0. So after that let's design the about me section. About me section, about in about section I want to design this paragraph now. So first of all I'm going to give max width as 600 pixels, 600 pixels. Max width I am going to give as 600 pixels. Margin I am giving as 0 auto. So after that here I am giving as text align center I am giving as here. So here dot project grid, dot project here, dot project grid. This class we are going to design now. So here display I am giving as grid, display I am giving as grid. So after that here I am going to write grid template columns, grid grid template columns. Here I am going to give as a repeat here auto auto dash fit, and here after this min max I'm going to give as min max, and here 250 pixels 1 fr, 250 pixels, then 1 fr. So after that here I'm going to give gap 20 pixels, 20 pixels padding 20 pixels, padding 20 pixels. Dot card. Now we will be designing the card. So before designing the card, let's see how my sections are coming. So here now you will see that my output is coming something like this. About me section, projects, and everything is coming. Now we will be designing this contact form and the uh, border part. So for inside this card, I'm going to give as background color, background color I'm giving as white, background color I'm giving as white. Then padding I'm giving as 20 pixels, padding I'm giving as 20 pixels, 20 pixels padding. Then we are going to give border radius I'm giving as 12 pixels, 12 pixels. Border radius I'm giving as 12 pixels. Box shadow I'm giving as 0, 5 pixels, 15 pixels, 15 pixels. RGBA, then we have to give as 0, 0, 0.1. Then this 0. This should be 0, 0. This should be 0. Then this should be 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Box shadow. Then transition, then transition. Then we have transition. Transition we have to give as transform, transform, transform. 0.3 is 0.3 is 0.3 seconds is. Then after that here I'm going to give as box shadow, box shadow, box shadow as 0.3 seconds is 0.3 seconds is. Okay guys, so now till here everything is fine. So now let's design the other part here. So after this after this card part we are going to give the hover effect to the card. So here I'm going to do dot card and the hover effect hover hover. So here I'm going to give as transform, transform, translate, translate, translate y, translate y, translate y to -5 pixels, -5 pixels. Then box shadow, then box shadow, box shadow as 0, 10 pixels, 20 pixels. Then we have to give RGBA, RGBA 000.15. This is 0. This one is 0. This one is also 0. And this one is 0.15, 0.15 hard hover. Then we have as okay fine, let's give this much only, and then now let's run this code and see what happens here. So here you will be seeing that how my project section is now coming. Guys, getting everyone? This we design now. Now we will be seeing how we can design this contact me part and this footer part. So for that, let's design then another things. So after that, let's design the contact form. So here I am taking the form tag here, and inside this form tag here, I'm going to write as max width. Max width I'm going to give as 500 pixels, 500 pixels here. So after that, here I'm going to give as margin 0 auto, 0 auto. So after that, display I'm giving as flex, display I'm giving as flex. So after that, flex direction I'm giving as column, column. Gap I have to give as 10 pixels. Then form, then input area I have to give input, and text area I have to design. So text area, input and text area. So let's design this thing. Then for this input text area, I'm going to give padding is equals to 10 pixels. Padding I'm going to give as 10 pixels. So after padding, I'm going to give border radius, border radius as 8 pixels, 8 pixels. So now after that here border I am going to give as 1 pixels solid, 1 pixel solid, 1 pixel solid. C. So now after that here I'm going to give as button. Let's design the button part here. So here I'm going to write as padding 12 pixels, padding 12 pixels. So after that background color I'm going to give as hash 1E90FF. So after that here I'm going to give color as white. Color I am going to give as white. Color I am going to give as white. The text of the color will be white. Then border I am going to give as none. Border none I am going to give. So after that border radius I have to give border radius, and border radius is 8 pixels. 8 pixels. Border radius is 8 pixels. Then cursor I am going to give as pointer cursor pointer. Then transition I am going to give as transition. I am going to give as background 0.3 seconds is background. Zero point 0.3 seconds is button hover. I am going to say here background color and here hash I am going to say 0066 C. Fine. So now this is the button hover. So now let's see, let's design the footer part here. So to design the footer part, let's design the footer part here. So here I'm going to write footer. So inside the footer part, I'm going to give text align center. So after that here, I'm going to give as margin top is equals to 40 pixels. Margin top, margin top, I'm going to give as 40 pixels. So after that padding is equals to 20 pixels. I'm giving padding, I'm giving as 20 pixels. So here I'm going to give background color as I'm going to give as hash 333. Then color I'm going to give as white. So guys, now if I run this code, let's see how my output is coming. So this is my portfolio project, guys. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed my session. This is the final project we developed, whatever we have learned in the CSS lectures. So if you see, my cards are now visible and effects, transition effects we have put. So guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these lectures. Thank you for being a part of this lecture. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.